My apologies, chat. We are officially live on the Red, Angry, and Purple app right now. Make sure if you guys want a different view, you can tune over there. If you're watching this on TikTok, you can go into a landscape mode and you get a better view of the action, a better view of the timing and scoring. Right now, leading the pack here in the warm-up session is the 9 of Keegan Fleckenstein. That 9 of Fleckenstein is no stranger to being up front here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series, the Yescar 3D Series, and the Yescar Truck Series sometimes. There's a 6 of Mark Thompson battling with a 00 of Daniel Willoughby on the outside here. Oh, loose out of 4. I almost said loose out of 2, damn it. Pardon my language, but I was like, this is gonna be that's gonna be a struggle for just a second until I get used to the new track. Andrew, thank you for the subscription. Hey, we love to see it. I sure did, Chris. Connor Zilich is out at Texas, which means Kyle Larson is going to drive the 88 in the Xfinity Series at Texas Motor Speedway this weekend. Connor Zilich, after hitting the inside wall at Talladega on the last lap, has an injury apparently to his back and maybe just a little bit sore. Doesn't want to continue that injury on. So they're going to let Kyle Larson get into the cockpit there and make something happen. Oh, we got cars wrecking on the outside there. There comes a 403 of Ricklefrat's beautiful Bud King of Beers paint scheme on the outside there. Reminds me of Bill Elliott. Yeah. Larson having a good season right now. Ryan Q. Fleming got some damage on the front end of his car. Probably slowing him down. The 403 of Ricklefrat's and a beautiful RaceYescar.com and Ricklefrat Chevrolet. There's the 33 of the AC Delco Chevrolet. That's Jim Gorletsky, your March Yescar 3D champion. And the 30, that's going to be Andrew Winans, one of our viewers here, with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. This is NPRN, the Never Pine Racing Network, the home of everything Yescar. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. We are so glad that you have joined us tonight here at Phoenix in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series, and you just saw the 30 of Andrew Winans just take it full set of the wall. Currently running in second in this little warm-up session. In the 45, that is Captain Killam. He's out here making it look easy. Killam got some experience in Phoenix as well. Coming off the track you saw below him, that's going to be the 78 of Big Duke. How we doing, Liam? Thank you so much for the shares. We appreciate it. The cars are on pit road. We do have some vehicles on the track. Right now riding on board with Ricklefrat's and a 00 of Daniel Willoughby. Chris Smith, though, in the 24, shot up the leaderboard. Looks like he laid down a lap right now coming out of the pits. He's battling on the inside of the 28 here. Currently 4th fastest in the warm-up session. And 28 turns down the track with a better angle on the exit. God, I love that car. Tyler Miskey, I believe is how you gonna say it, Miskey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up on 90 laps of green flag racing. There'll be maybe some cautions here and there at Phoenix. This is the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. We're glad you're here. I'd like to shout out Nick Giles, our race director. Thank you so much for all you do for us. And we'll shout out Keith Says Yes himself. Thank you, Keith, for everything you do for us over here at Yescar. Make sure you join us over on raceyescar.com. Check out where we're racing next week at North Wilkesboro. Check out any of the bios to meet the drivers, such as Josh Laughlin, Big Duke, and many others. We are lining up now, getting ready to go green flag racing at Phoenix. And right now, oh, okay. The field going to organize itself out right now. We'll go over the starting lineup once it's set. Looks like we have some cars missed to start here. This is going to make this pretty interesting. I think our leaderboard here is going to change up a lot. So the official leaderboard is going to be wrong. So let's empty that bad boy out. Get on TV1 on your front row. And the 66 on the outside, that's Kel Spicer. On the inside of the 78, Big Duke. In row 2 in the 48, that's Connor Wallback with Keegan Fleckenstein in the 9. On the outside. In row 3 in the 45, Captain Killam in the 403 of Ricklefrats. The 15 of Joe Sullivan and the 17 of Matthew Hott lining up in row 4. We're going green flag racing here at Phoenix. The green flag is out. Big Duke with a great jump. The 48 of Wallback in tow. On that outside line, Spicer and Fleckenstein try to find an angle into turn 1. Side by side, battling for 4th or 5th. That's going to be Captain Killam and Keegan Fleckenstein battle for 4th, not 5th. Good racing so far. Clean out of the start. Big Duke has control of the race. The 48 of Connor Wallback trying to chase him down as they come off the corner. Our drivers go through turns 1 and 2 here at Phoenix as they go through the old dog leg. Wallback got an advantage on the inside. They're side by side going through the tri-oval. Going through turns 3 and 4, Wallback slides to the lead. Big Duke falls down in the line. Trying to do a crossover here out of the corner, but the 48 of Wallback with the advantage. The 78 of Big Duke. Woo, my scoring and timing not having a good time right now. This will correct itself in just 1 second. There it goes. Pacheco dropping down. He'll drop out of it as these guys go past. And there we go. The scoring and timing has corrected itself. Big Duke back to the lead. The 48 of Wallback takes the high side, kisses the wall off of 4. Big Duke leads lap 3. We are lap 4 of 90 here at Phoenix. Oh, a little bit of bumper action. Wallback pushing the bumper of Duke. Big Duke in the 78 has the 48 of Wallback covering his bumper. Spicer in 3rd has a hungry Captain Killam on his tail. God, this may be one of the most powerful top 5s we've had in a while here in Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. Your top 5, Big Duke, Connor Wallback, Kel Spicer, Captain Killam, and Keegan Fleckenstein. What an absolute loaded top 5 here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. We're glad you're joining us. It's going to be lap 6 next time by. Right now, the fastest lap so far, I believe, is going to be somewhere down in the 31.0, maybe even in the 30s. Right now, Tyler Miskey, he's got a 31.0. God almighty, that's a heck of a lap. That might be the best lap on the race so far. So Tyler Miskey, currently running in 11th, has the fastest lap on the track. So we have 16 cars on the lead lap. Currently 19 cars active in the race. Big Duke and Wallaback still battling for the lead. Wallaback now about a halfway back as they go through the dog leg. Wallaback ends a little bit high. Duke turns it down the track. Wallaback trying to get a run off the corner as they exit out of Ford. I said 2 earlier. That is 4. What's going on, brother? If you're joining us on the red and purple app, we're glad you guys are here. This is the NPRN, the home of everything Yescar. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. It's going to be lap 9 next time by. Guys, make sure if you're joining us, tap that screen. It costs no green at all. Let's get this live shared out here as much as we can. Let's get some viewers in here for the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. Wallaback going to snipe him out of nowhere. We'll see what happens here, Fates. Joining us over on the purple app. Wallaback is sticking to his bumper right now. It is going to be a battle all the way to the end. 80 laps ago here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series at Phoenix. Spicer in 3rd right now has Killam trying to chase him down. Currently riding on board in 8th, Joe Sullivan. These guys are really starting to space themselves out on the track. Give a little bit different angle right here of the top 5 as they go through the dog leg. Or not the dog leg, I guess the tri-oval. What are you going to call it? Dog leg, tri-oval. Whatever the name was back when this was Phoenix. A much better battle for the, a much better separation on this field than I thought I would see. The top 2 kind of pulling away right now. Spicer and Byers kind of in their own world. They have Fleckenstein in tow. Oh, wall back into the wall. That is not good. Here comes Cal Spicer. Oh, Wallaback full sends it into the corner. He's going to overdrive it. Big Duke is going to pull away here off the exit. Wallaback is going to have Spicer in tow. If you're Connor Wallaback now, you don't want to blow your brake. Those brakes starting to glow a little bit on the car here. Getting the rumble strips. Killam still riding in 4th. What a little bit of a weird sequence right there. Connor Wallaback getting into the wall, then full sends it into 3 and 4, and now he has Spicer side-by-side battle for 2nd. As we're coming 15 laps to go, it is Wallaback and Spicer battling for the 2nd place position. Spicer got a little bit of an advantage, trying to pull away here off the corner, but here comes Wallaback on the outside. Killam that's watching as his side-by-side racing is in front of him. If you're Big Duke, you love to see it. If you're Big Duke, you definitely love to see that behind you. Side-by-side racing for second place is going to allow the 78 of Big Duke to pull away. A reference of what that looks like right now. Here's the distance between first and second place battle. Fleckenstein and Killam got a little bit of a show coming through the dog leg now as they go through turns 3 and 4 in the entry. Duke has a nice, comfortable lead over second place driver Connor Wallaback. Wallaback looking for the advantage as they enter off the corner. But here comes Spicer. The Canadian Nightmare is still there. We're battling in the desert. It is 16 laps of 90 here in Yescar. This is a wild battle for a second. These guys have been side by side for 3 laps. Neither one of them wanting to give up an inch here. It is showing the outside line, but Wallaback going to have a little bit of advantage, and Spicer going to drive it in. Ryan Q. Fleming, Andrew Winans, and Matthew Hott kind of having a battle back here. As that battle kind of organizes out, Spicer comes up with second. Now the 45 of Killam trying to look for an opportunity in the 48 of Wallaback. Definitely not what you want to see if you're cheering for the old Wallaback. But it is nothing but the Big Duke show here at Phoenix. As we're coming up with 70 laps to go, we are glad you guys are here. Big Duke exits off the corner, going through the dogleg tri-oval. Going through 3 and 4 will be lap 19 of 90. Now, eventually, we will see green flag pit stops. As long as there's no caution. These tires do wear here at Phoenix. My God, especially in the 87s. I mean, it's like every 3 laps you're having to adjust your brake biases so you don't spin out. I love racing in the 87s here. It's one of my favorite tracks to race at in the 87s at least. Big Duke still got control of this race. Kel Spicer in second. Killam in third. Wallaback battling now with Killam. Killam's there, but here comes Fleckenstein. Connor Wallaback is fading. After battling for second, he is falling back now behind the 9 of Fleckenstein. Wallaback just trying to stay inside that top 5, and he has a hungry Keegan Fleckenstein trying to take 4th away. Oh, Wallaback high up through 3 and 4, and here goes Fleckenstein into 4th. Wriggle Frats has the 15 of Joe Sullivan chasing down his bumper. We're coming less than 70 laps to go here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. Make sure you guys join us next week for North Wilkesboro. That should be a lot of fun. We'll make sure to go live here from the Never Pine Racing Network. Here comes Joe Sullivan as he wants to continue to battle, but Wriggle Frats is trying to get back to the bumper. But still with control of this race, in that 78, Keith says yes, Chevrolet. Big Duke has control of this race down the stretch.
Never Pine.
What's going on, Big Duke? How's the clean air treating you here? You got Spicer trying to chase you down.
Yeah, he's nipping at me pretty good. He was much better than everybody in practice. I'm really surprised that I've been able to lead this time. Luckily, number 1 and number 3 qualifier left after qualifying. They weren't members of the league. So I benefited from qualifying 5th there. I got to start on the pole, but we're just plugging away here, man. Trying to keep her clean. He's coming. I ain't going to fight him too much when he gets here, but, you know, I'm just happy to be out here leading laps.
Absolutely. Still plenty of racing left here at Phoenix. We're coming up on lap 25 of 90. You're still in control. You still got him behind you. I mean, you've got a little bit better opportunity here. We'll see what Spicer wants to do as he gets to you, but we still got some cautions and pit stops coming up real soon.
Try to get to at least halfway.
Yep.
And then pit.
Coming off of 2 through the dog leg. Big Duke and Spicer getting ready to battle for the lead. Spicer trying to close the distance. Captain Killam in third, about a minute and a half back off of the leaders. Fleckenstein 2.45 back off Big Duke, and Wall back in 5th behind them. Off the corner, coming through 26 laps of 90. Kel Spicer trying to close that gap. Heading through the dog leg now. Here comes Kel Spicer trying to get side by side with Duke. And Spicer still trying to nip away here at the lead for the 78 of Big Duke. He takes a little bit higher entry into the corner, trying to get a run off the exit, but Duke with a good exit as well. This is going to be all about tire management and who can stay out the longest. You don't want to eat your tires up. You don't want to overdrive it into the corner, Chad. That can really destroy your chances here. Big Mike with a share. Thank you so much, sir. We'd love to see it. Hey, James. Good night, buddy. I didn't even know you're in here. You got to say hello or something. Lap traffic to 30 right there. Then Andrew Winans in a 30. Kel Spicer trying to dive into the inside of him. Spicer seems to have a little bit better of a run off of 1 and 2 here. We'll see how he sets this up. But the past couple of laps, Duke's been running better through 1 and 2, and then Spicer's catching him in 3 and 4. These guys are definitely trading off, it seems like, tit for tat. Getting a little bit to the rumbles. See some more lap traffic in front of the 78. It's a 0-0 of Daniel Willoughby and the 6 of Mark Thompson. Here comes Kel Spicer. Spicer drives it into the corner. He's at the quarter panel. Duke is going to be able to exit out of 4 and lead here. We have 60 laps to go at Phoenix. A short 5-minute lap break here. No, never pine bugging you. I'll be right back. We'll be 5 laps. Be less than that, like 2 laps. We'll be right back. Never mind. We have racing. We have racing for the lead right here. We are definitely not going to go away from that. The 66 of Spicer, it's there. Spicer has the advantage to the dog leg. Duke is still on the outside. Here comes Captain Killam. Going through corners 3 and 4, the 66 of Spicer is going to take the lead. Duke up the track. Here comes Killam. Killam trying to be side by side for second as they exit out of 4. Spicer takes the lead, but Duke now has his hand full with the 45. Dude, I turned away for 1 damn second. Yeah, what just happened? Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. We panic hit a button, I think. We panic hit a button, chat. That's what happened. I tried to step away for 1 second, and all of a sudden we have a lot of action. Oh, Willoughby! Oh, and the 30 of Winans go up the track. Here comes Killam trying to get to the bumper of Duke. They're battling their way out of the corner of 4. Spicer's got the lap car of the 6. In front of him, Mark Thompson. Sometimes I fat finger a button over here, Fates. Spicer now battling with Mark Thompson, a lap down car. Shouldn't give him much of a fight, did not at all. Spicer now has a lap car in between him and second place of Big Duke. We are coming up to lap 34 of 90. Halfway will be in about 10 more laps, 11 more laps. Once we get to halfway, we'll start seeing green flag pit stops. But here comes Captain Killam for second. Lap car of Mark Thompson in the way. 3 wide entering the corner. He's going to let him through. Killam's got the inside line. Duke on the outside. Coming out of the corner of 4, it's going to be Killam with the advantage, and he takes away second from Big Duke. But there's plenty of racing left anyways, chat, so this is where we will see these green flag pit stops happen here real soon. This will allow these drivers to get caught to each other or backed up or have some different strategy. A caution, though, could change this whole game.
I want to short bid it.
Oh.
And hope for a caution late. Maybe something stupid will happen late.
We'll have to wait and see, man. I'm thinking so.
Do we usually do a competition caution?
No, we don't use competition cautions, no. Not in this.
I didn't think so.
We are getting a little spread out right here. Spicer has control of this race. Right now, leading so far for the past 4 laps. That's 66 of Spicer looking for a win here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series at Phoenix. The 24 down pit road. That is Chris Smith. Daniel Willoughby down pit road.
Big Duke coming down for 4 and fuel.
Big Duke is the first car to enter on pit road for green flag pit stops on the lead lap. Let's put it that on the lead lap. Big Duke said he's going to stop for 4 tires and fuel.
Maybe there'll be something caution happen late.
It's a gamble. And on the outside, here comes Spicer and Byers going around. Now, once again, these guys have to pit as well eventually. They cannot stay out with what they got going on. And also, you're going to see Big Duke tearing through the field right here. Clean new tires at Phoenix. Man, that's like, I don't even know. That's like putting tape on the tires. You're sticking. I mean, it's nice to have feel goods at Phoenix, but when you lose them, though, you've lost them forever. Duke exiting the pits right now. He's got a 17 behind him. That's Matthew Hott, so he's blending it back in with between 7th and 8th. Not a whole lot of battles on the track so far. Second place driver Captain Killam live on TikTok right now. Make sure you guys check him out after the race. He hangs out and continues to stream. Also, Big Duke, one of our known streamers right now. He's up. Oh, he touches the wall just a little bit. Cold tires.
Yep, that could have been bad.
That could have been real bad. Another one of our streamers, Chris Smith, currently live. Wriggle Frats may be streaming as well. Kel Spicer, though, has the control of the race. We'll see. Click on that. There's a 403 of Wriggle Frats. That beautiful RaceYescar.com Chevrolet. All right, now we're going to step away. My bad, chat. Wait. Yeah, we're going to step away. Sorry, I must have wait too much. I thought he was going to do something silly there. I was like, nope. We'll be right back. We are back racing here we're back broadcasting here at Phoenix. The 66 of Kel Spicer with control of this race. Elite Mill Gamer, what's going on? This has been a clean race so far. Big Duke, though, with that pit strategy, that could really pay off soon. We're starting to see green flag pit stops commence. We see lap down cars all the way from 8th place and back. This would be a really good move for Duke. You know, he's truly got to be able to take that opportunity if we get a late caution. You know, it's going to work out. Spicer now has the 85 in front of him, trying not to go a lap down. Spicer take his peek to the inside. Lap 47 to 90. We are over halfway done at Phoenix. Clean race so far. Fleckenstein's got some action behind him. Here comes Big Duke on fresh tires. He's cutting through the field. I mean, he's just able to send it way harder into the corners and get into that throttle. I mean, it's just new tires. Oh, no, Joe Sullivan. Oh, they get loose. What a save by Sullivan in the, well, that was out of turn 1 there, or out of turn 2. What a save by Joe Sullivan as he went through the dog leg. Able to hold on to it, a little bit of a push for the 24 of Chris Smith. It's going to be lap 50 next time by, which leaves us 40 laps to go here in Yescar at Phoenix. The 66 of Spicer yet to pit. Second place driver Byers, Captain Killam yet to pit. Fleckenstein's yet to pit, and so is Sullivan, Groletsky, Wallback, and Wilson. Ham, Duke, and Hott have all short pitted here. We're waiting for this to work itself out. These guys will have to come down pit road really soon. Spicer with 3 seconds, the 3-second lead, 2.9-second lead over second place driver Captain Killam. Fleckenstein in 9th. He's currently 7 seconds off the leader of the 66 Spicer right now, but this has been a very clean race at Phoenix. Oh, Joe Sullivan getting back to the bumper of Winans right here. I imagine Sullivan, he'll try to get to the 24, if the 24 hasn't already pitted. The gap between Duke and Hott, let's take a look at that. That's a little bit, that's a lot back. Oh yeah, for sure, it's the other side of the track. Big Duke has got like a 19-second lead over Matthew Hott, but at the 78 of Duke has got Jake Ham battling around him still. They're kind of breaking up now. Carson Hodge with a follow. We appreciate it. No problem, Max. How we doing? Keegan Fleckenstein now has I think that's a 24 of Chris Smith chasing down his bumper. A lap down car with fresher tires. Oh, here comes Keegan Fleckenstein. He is heading down pit road. One of our top 5 drivers has had enough. He wants some 4 fresh tires and a full tank of gas. Kel Spicer going to go on by on the outside as the 9's on pit road. He's going to be another lap down. Or not another, but he'll go a lap down as Spicer has not pitted just yet. But, man, it's wild that we have not had a caution at all here at Phoenix. This track is super slick. But that just shows the skill of these drivers and how they race each other clean. They do not just crowd them and push them and shove them. We've only
Hale's
had about
spitting in
one
this
instance.
time by.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Hale Spicer's pitting in this time by.
Heard. The 66 is pitting in this time by, and here he comes down pit road. The 45 is slowing down. He may be coming down pit road. Yes, he is. Here comes Captain Killam as well. The 45 of Killam has had enough. Lap 56 of 90. Here comes Yescar 3D champion Jim Groletsky and Ricklefrats down pit road. Wallaback finding his way inside of pit road as well. It's going to de facto give the 15 Joe Sullivan the lead. We'll take a look at the strategy right there and see where everybody's kind of at. This year, it's going to be interesting how we're going to work this out here. But Kel Spicer now in second. He's got Duke behind him. Fleckenstein following up with them and Killam ending up in 5th.
And how he came out like he did.
Yep.
Captain must have had a horrible pit stop.
That's what it's looking like. Yeah, it's not making much sense there. Here comes Joe Sullivan. Down pit road. Spicer getting ready to pass by on the outside, and there he goes. Kel Spicer will take the lead away. Sullivan going to try to blend back in here at some point. Technical will be a lap down, but this will be the final pit stop. Not technical lap down. He'll be his blend in. Trying to come out of the pits here. He has Killam following up close behind. Sullivan's going to blend out in 4th place with Captain Killam behind him. Green flag pit stops, adding a little bit of action to the race here. We're coming up on 30 laps to go here in the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series. That means it's time to turn it up. Let's make sure you guys crank it up, put the headphones on, make sure you guys get ready for a little bit of some action here, some racing noise. Let's get ready to roll it. We'll see you guys here in just a minute. What's going on, guys? We're going to hit you from the lower angle on this view. Coming up, it's been 25 laps to go here at Phoenix. Great racing, clean racing so far. Here comes the leader. Kel Spicer chasing down chasing down the lap down car, the 50 of Ryan Q. Fleming. I keep trying to say 51. But I've seen the 78 of Big Duke starting to get these guys battling around him. Tires starting to become more of a factor. Maybe a late caution here play out well for Duke. Fleckenstein now trying to get to the bumper of the 78 of Big Duke. Fleckenstein got a little bit fresher tires than the 78, but not so much of a difference. But we'll find out here as the race goes on. Oh, Fleckenstein gets to the bumper of Duke. Watching a battle for fourth right now. Fleckenstein won the position with 23 laps to go. Wasting no time pushing this battle.
That almost got him.
The 9 on the outside takes away the position. Oh, my God. That was a battle there for a second, brother. Kel Spicer now has the 403 of Rickelfratz in his sights, and he will pass him through the dog leg, going through turns 3 and 4. This is going to be 21 laps to go here at Phoenix. This is the Never Pine Racing Network, NPRN, the home of everything Yescar. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. Kel Spicer in control. Joe Sullivan in second. Captain Killam in third. Keegan Fleckenstein in fourth. Big Duke in fifth. Connor Wallback in sixth. Jim Gerletsky in seventh. Rickelfratz in eighth. Matthew Hott in ninth. And Ryan Q. Fleming rounds out our top 10. Currently on 7 cars on the lead lap. It's going to be 20 laps to go coming to the line. Buy a window AC unit for in here. Woo! Good Lord. Sorry, Chad, I was going to try to check out what's going on over here on the YouTube side, or the Red App side. With Spicer in control, 18 laps to go. Looks like Captain Killam and Joe Sullivan are getting ready to have themselves a little bit of a battle here. It's going to be a battle for second with 17 laps to go next time by. They don't have much time to spare. But as we come to 17 laps to go, it has been the Kel Spicer show from Thunder Bay, Ontario. In that beautiful old English of 66 Chevrolet, Spicer is the Canadian Nightmare, as we call him here on stream, is looking for a win in the Blue Sky Pro Series. Spicer's no stranger to victory lane here in the Yescar series. Across almost all series, I believe he's got a win. Maybe not the trucks. As this league continues to grow, I want to have to know some of those stats, I believe. Be good for it. We don't have much close battles on the track, but it is Killam and Sullivan that are our closest battle. Try to get a better view of the action on screen right now as they exit out of the corner, heading to the dog leg. Killam's trying to chase down the 15, but Ryan Q. Fleming is right ahead of the 15 of Sullivan. He's going to want to put that distance between them as soon as possible. Sullivan gets to the bumper of Ryan Q. Fleming, gives him a little bit of a love tap as they exit out of 2. Now, if you're Killam, you want to see Ryan Q. Fleming put up a little bit of a fight, but Fleming's going to go high, not put up a fight at all. He's going to allow the 15 to go on the inside. Now, side by side with him is Killam. In front of Joe Sullivan, that's the 17 of Matthew Hott. Currently riding in 9th right now. We'll see what the kind of fight gets put up. Oh, the 15 of Sullivan sends it in hard on the bumper of the 17 of Hott. Hott comes down the track, probably showing a little bit of displeasure with that move. 13 laps to go. Sullivan does not want Killam to get there, but here comes Captain Killam. That little racing maneuver by the 17 has allowed the 45 to close the gap. We're going to have a battle for 3rd, but oh, here comes Matthew Hott battling on the outside. A lap down car is got himself a little bit of action here. Not liking the way he was treated by the 15 of Sullivan. The 17 of Matthew Hott showing his displeasure. I don't believe that was too far. There was no contact there between the 17 and the 15 after the initial contact. So the 17 just came down the track, side drafted him, and allowed the 45 to catch up. You know, it happens. Sometimes you got to race clean. Groletsky back here battling. It looks like with a 30. This is not a battle for position, but those guys were getting close. Kel Spicer, though, closing in on those guys. Right now, Spicer is entering 1 and 2 with 11 laps to go. We'll keep an eye on the battle for 2nd right here as that race continues on. Looks like Sullivan has a little bit more of a gap on Killam than before. With 10 laps to go here at Phoenix, we have ourselves a clean race. We may go flag to flag here. This is you know, that happens sometimes, you know, especially back in the day in these 87s. They weren't called that back in the day, but oh, the 30 and the 6 go high up the track. Wine is down the track in front of the leader, side by side with the 6. Oh, the 6 gets loose. Oh, this is a little bit of too much action. If you're the leader, you don't want to see that in front of you. Kel Spicer now on the inside to 30 of Winans. 9 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for being here at Phoenix. Been a good race so far. Good clean race. Good clean race, I should say. As Spicer closes in on the bumper, the 33 of Groletsky and the 85 of, I'm sorry, the 85 of, who the hell's in the, oh, Jake Ham. Jake Ham in the 33, Groletsky laps down. Seven laps to go. Spicer takes the outside line. Groletsky trying to stay on the lead lap. Or, does not want to go down a lap. Oh, the leader's into the wall! Battling for a lap back. Groletsky is still there. Spicer getting into the wall right now. The 28 on the inside of them getting involved in a mix. If you're the leader, this is not good. 3 wide right now, battling 6 laps to go. The 28 trying to get some laps back. Randy Cheeseburg with the raid. 5 laps to go here at Phoenix. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Never Pine Racing Network, NPRN, the home of everything Yescar. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. This is the Yescar Blue Sky Pro Series, the classic NASCAR racing series with the Canadian Nightmare Kel Spicer in control. He has a massive lead. Steph, how we doing? What's going on, Blue Tie? Randy Cheeseburg, it's good to see you. There's no way Spicer loses this race, Fate. Stranger things have happened. 4 laps to go at Phoenix. He has an 11-second lead over second-place driver Joe Sullivan. Captain Killam in that 45 is live on TikTok, battling in third in the 78. That's Big Duke Sim Racing. Also live here on TikTok with 3 laps to go. Make sure you guys head on over after the race and check out these guys' streams. They are part of the Keith Says Yes Motorsports racing team. You can check out raceyescar.com. You can check out our schedule, all the different series, and you can check out our bio page of Meet the Drivers. I have my own bio on there. You can check it out. A lot of fun, lots of fun. But it's going to be Kel Spicer with 2 laps to go. Spicer has a 12-second lead over second place Joe Sullivan. Sullivan pulls his lead out to 2 seconds over Killam. Fleckenstein 20 seconds back off of them, and Big Duke in the top 5. Wallaback trying to close that gap, but he's probably not going to get there. As the 66 enters in through 3 and 4, it's going to be white flag out, presented by NPRN. This is NPRN, the home of everything Yescar. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. We are glad you're here. The Canadian Nightmare putting on a clinic. The doctor is in at Phoenix as he goes down the dogleg. He has a 13-second lead over second-place driver Joe Sullivan. Chris Wright in front of him. The 66 is going to cruise through 3 and 4. The checkered flag is out. It is going to be Kel Spicer winning at Phoenix. What a race by Spicer. The Canadian Nightmare says, this is my track, my desert, my Arrakis. This is Yescar. I had to throw in the Dune reference in there, Chad. It made me feel bad. That's a clippable moment for later. Randy Cheeseburg with the raid. Randy, if you're still in here, brother, you know I love you. It's an unconditional love. Guys, make sure if you're on the Yescar side, you go over and follow Randy Cheeseburg. I don't know what you call Randy. Randy has a variety of games that he plays and a variety of streams that he does. One of my favorite is GeoGuessr, where he gets drunk and puts the glasses on and makes the screen go backwards and upside down. It's a lot of fun. Spicer says, I'm going to flex on him on pit road. He's going to get a fine just like we saw Josh Berry get. I believe it's who got that fine. I'm just kidding. We will not fine him here. But Spicer's going to burn it down on pit road. And that old English Chevrolet, the 66, is going to show off for the drivers on pit road. He says, your teams were in second best. The 6 out there burning down a little bit too. That's Mark Thompson. He said, I want to put down some burnouts. Joe Sullivan had a great race in third. Captain Killam in second. Captain Killam in third. Fleckenstein in fourth. And Big Duke rounds out our top 5. Let's head over to the Discord to see if we have any interviews. Sometimes we do, sometimes we do not. We are in the winner's circle waiting for anybody on the top 3 or the winner to join in. P11, let's go. Absolutely. Phoenix can be complicated. 90 laps in the desert. This track has its moments. This track can also be used as like a Roval style track, which I think is awesome. Who was the biggest mover? Our biggest mover of the race, Mitski, but yeah, Mitski pretty much up 13 spots. But if we're going to do it on that, you're up there pretty much as well. Biggest mover as well, up 10 spots. Joe Sullivan joining us. Joe Sullivan in second place. Mr. Sullivan, the leader, has not joined up in here yet, so we'll go ahead and get started if you're ready. You want to go for an interview?
Yes, sir.
Well, how are we doing, sir? Walk us through that. I got to understand. So you had a great pit strategy. I was watching you. You went into pits, and you blended back out very well, and you battled all the way back up to the second. So walk us through there towards the end. Spicer pulling away a little bit, but man, you had a great race.
Yeah, with these these hot track temperatures, 115, 120. You just have to take care of the tires here. You have to just literally, baby it around here. And just kind of really the important thing is to build that temperature up slowly. Because if you build it up too fast, then the tire wear just isn't there. And, that's something I'm still trying to master. We was able to do it here today. And obviously the finish there resembled that. But, and going to the pit stops there, you have to take 2 tires on the green flag stops in the 87s. It's just... You lose too much time going with 4 tires. So it's the OP is just to get 2 tires there and just get enough fuel, because we kind of went long there and got like 8 gallons to get us to the end there. And towards the end of that first run there before the stops, we was picking them up and putting them down there, and got up to like 3rd or 4th, and then got out of the pits right in front of Jeff. I was trying to get out in front of him because I didn't want to battle him, too much.
Absolutely.
Or at least try to get around him, because I knew if I did, I would chew up my tires. In case in point to him, we battled there for 10, 15 laps, and I think just me staying on that high line, keeping the momentum rolling, he wasn't able to get around us there, and I think he kind of pushed a little too hard probably, and didn't have much there at the end. But
oh yeah, burn his tires up for sure. We were riding on board when you exited pit road. We were on the blimp view, and I was watching Killam because I knew something was. I was like, oh god, he's got a great pit strategy right now. And you took 2 tires. I did not guess that. I should have known. But it was a great call, Mr. Sullivan. A good second place finish. Are you going to be with us next week at North Wilkesboro?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that's going to be a tough track for me, but it's another one of them tracks where I'm still learning how to get around.
Shoot, I'm terrible there. God, I'm terrible in anything, dude. I don't know what it is about North Wilkesboro. I struggle bust that every time.
Yeah, I'm kind of slowly getting the hang of it. There's a couple, little knick-knack things, kind of similar here to Phoenix. Phoenix has its little quirks to it that you have to kind of get figured out there, and it's the same with North Wilkesboro. So hopefully we can get a little laps in next week and get a similar finish.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Sullivan, we're glad you're here. Big Duke just jumped down. Duke, you got anything for Mr. Sullivan, our second place driver?
Just hell of a run, man. Good job. Way to stick with it. I pitted early. I was fading fast, so I pitted early, and I was able to salvage the top 5. But good run, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's you kind of have to, like I was telling Neverpine there, you kind of have to take care of the tires here, especially in these hot temperatures. And I was really, really slow at the beginning, but I knew I'd have the long haul pace. So, and kind of went as long as I could on fuel there, and got my lap led. I needed to get that bonus point just in case, you never know. So
you never know.
You never know. Yeah, that's right. You never know.
Every point's important. So if you can get it, go get it. So, but Kale's Kale here today, and I've run second or third to Kale many a times, but we'll keep chipping away at it, and We'll get him one of these days.
What is the deal with the name Kel and just absolutely sometimes putting on clinics? Kel Yarball, Kel Spicer, the Canadian Nightmare, making it happen. Mr. Sullivan, we appreciate you, sir, and we look forward to seeing you next week at North Wilkesboro, and maybe see you in Yescar 3D.
Yes, sir. We will be there.
All right, man. We'll see you later. All right.
All righty.
Bye.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, Big Duke, top 5, early pit strategy, trying to short pit it there for looking for a late caution. Did not happen. Green flag, the checker, all pretty much the whole time here. So walk us through your race, brother. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I started fading there, and if I would have let it run to halfway or till the fuel ran out, I think I would have been way further down than 5th. So I think that early pit strategy kind of boosted me up a couple of spots than what I would have gotten otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that you made that call wisely. I think I'd have done the same thing, looking for a pit strategy. I could not imagine that we went green flag, the checkered flag here at Darn Gone Phoenix.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
amazing.
Yeah, man. Like, and I tell people all the time, our first, we didn't start off caution heavy, but like the Truck Series did, and now they do the same thing. Do they get like 2 cautions a race? Maybe sometimes like 1 caution. I think at Bristol they had 6 cautions, but it did not feel like that. Like it was a quick race.
Not bad for Bristol.
No, it was not bad at all, and that just shows the talent level we have here in Yescar. But
right,
Duke, I'm glad you're here, brother. Thank you for joining in on the broadcast here. It's good to have you, brother.
Yeah, I'm running a little roval action. Ending my night here with a roval race.
Are you doing the Mazdas?
Yeah.
God, are they at the Roval? Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, brother, we'll have a good evening. I got to get my butt up early tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will be.
Yeah, I got to go to Miami tomorrow night.
Ooh, no, so no Truck Series for Duke tomorrow. Let's see where we at tomorrow night. Let's give you guys a little bit more of a little sneak peek of tomorrow night here. Yescar Truck Series. I think we are. I know we're at Dover. That's what it was. I knew I was confused. I was like, we're going to Dover somewhere. We are going to Dover tomorrow night in the Yescar Truck Series, a Power Bolt and Tool Truck Series, actually. Make sure we get the sponsorship in there. We want to thank BlueSky.Pro for being the sponsor of this series here. But it was Kel Spicer putting on the clinic. The Doctor was in. The Nightmare was in. And he won with 13 seconds over second place Sullivan. You heard from him here. Big Duke in 5th. We did not hear from the winner, but that's okay. We'll catch up with Spicer this weekend in Yescar 3D or maybe in tomorrow night. But thank you guys for joining us here on MPRN, the home of everything Yescar. We'll see you tomorrow night at Dover. I'm Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. Adios. Good night. And don't let the bed bugs bite. See you, TikTok. You're gone first. What's going on, Purple and Red app, the YouTube and the Twitchy world over here? You kind of get the last look here. So enjoy the ending screen. Glad you guys were here. I appreciate you all very much. Have a good night.